The price go up if it's USD.
Better watch your words, I get you X by the shit you tweet. I told lil' bro, if it's personal, he better jump out and do it on feet.
You got something in common with scuba divers, working it.
What the fuck is up, YouTube? Do not mind me and my feet. Fucking car is trash, but we actually have someone coming to wash that actually now. So, in case you didn't notice, we're in Dallas now. This is going to be the first video I think we're doing. Oh, did I get locked out? Got locked out. This will be the first video we do. Nope, don't even know how to get into my own house. Ah, there we go. First video in Dallas. Let's get it in. It is time for breakfast. We are gonna get some back day in today. We are gonna get... Hi, Takani. Get a little bit of biceps. Ignore him. But anyway, we're gonna get a pre-workout meal in right now. I will take you guys through that, and after that, it's time to lift, baby. Absolute's not bad. Like a 20-minute drive to a gym for most people is normal. Like that's most people's drive, but for me, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, how do I plan my pre-workout, post-workout? So it's an adjustment for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So I literally went across. The goals here is fucking fire too, but that is just something that we are gonna have to adjust to. So I have a Gold membership now, I have an Absolute membership. I've been doing my lifts at Absolute, but Gold has been like my cardio. So today's the first day we're actually gonna be hitting Golds for a lift. And they're actually gonna see me with my fucking hoodie off, because I've been going in there like hoodie on. Sleeper build, bitch. Yeah, so they'll see me today and they'll be like, is that the fucking little black 12-year-old that's been coming in doing cardio and leaving? Dude, crazy.
12-year-old is crazy.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. They don't know. They can't. They sleep on us. You got the sweats on today? It's
yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get a pre-workout meal. As you can see, we're getting settled in. No fucking furniture. Just got the table up last night. Everywhere I've moved has been like bigger and bigger, so I always have to fill the space out. So I went from apartment to bigger apartment, so every time I have to fill it up. So it's a blessing, but it means that there's a lot to do. But got yard back here. I'm actually have to do a full move-in vlog once I actually move in and give you guys a full tour. Right now it's like boxes and unpacking and shit. After 2 days of driving, U-Haul, shit my shit, broke half my shit. So we're gonna figure it out. But right now it's time for a pre-workout meal. Already pre-measured, so don't worry about that. Got 45 grams of cream of rice coming in. And to the T, you can't see because I already pre-measured it because I'm just that fucking good. Fucking, I felt like I had a block of like cement sitting in my stomach. But the cream of wheat, I think it's because of fucking fiber. I should look at all my words. I think it's the fucking fiber in the cream of wheat that sits different. So I actually liked it better during the dieting because it sat longer. Whereas the cream of rice, I feel like is better for a pre-workout pump because there's less fiber, it digests faster. But because of that, something might be here for the car. But because of that, I just feel like, I don't know. For cutting, I prefer cream of wheat. If you're just going for the straight pump and like bodybuilder style, where you're just like, I don't know, faster some carbs, cream of rice. But for me, I'm like, what's gonna sit longer and keep me full or faster if I'm only getting 1,300 calories a fucking day? Look at this shit. Like, that's not sexy. But when it fucking gets in that microwave, fun fact about Noah, 99% of my food is made in the microwave, and the other 10% is made by her. So.
Sat upstairs for 45 minutes while I was down here cleaning. I said,
oh, that's blasphemy.
Oh, that's blasphemy.
No.
Sorry about me.
Oh, we got 45 grams of cream of rice coming in. It's gonna be 35 carbs. I think 2 grams of protein. Whew, 2 grams. I'm so damn good. No fat. Then we're doing 6 ounces of egg whites, 1 egg, keep fats low. Pre-workout meal, fats are staying low. Post-workout doesn't really matter, but you actually just want to have a high carb, high to moderate protein. I'm really just gonna utilize for the pump. Back day is gonna be a little bit more carbs than if I was gonna do, let's say, shoulder day. like pre-workout. If you're doing shoulders, you're doing triceps, smaller muscle, you want some carbs still, but this one I'm gonna prioritize a lot more because bigger muscle, more energy, take more out of me. And I think we're also gonna throw a little bit of legs into it because I'm gonna start working into this off season, focusing on legs, building my legs out, because after I cut everything down, I was like, God damn, I need to build this ass out. Holy shit, it was going. And because we're black in genetics, I think we just hold weight nice in our butt. But once I cut everything down, I was like, damn, my ass is actually not that big. And if I actually want to ever step on stage, not saying I'm going to. Did I do it? Not saying I'm going. If I ever want to actually step on stage, I actually need to have glutes. So, and mama likes a booty. So we're going to do focusing on building my back out, getting a lot more depth and detail into that for this off season, and also my legs. And also, I'm not gonna lose my arms. Someone was like, yo, you just need to take out an arm day and just only do leg for. I'm like, fuck right off. You think I'm bigger than your boyfriend? You think you're giving that up? You're crazy. Baby, here, fuck. Look at this. Ooh, fucking whore, dude. Another fucking thing with cream rice, dude. It all cooks on the fucking bottom. All sauces. You wanna look at this shit? Look at this shit. Captain of the sauces. What do you need? What do you need? I got everything. What do you need? What do you need? Anything you need, I got it. Bakery,
okay.
Bakery, sweet and sour. We got original honey mustard. I got fucking, oh, fuego.
Teriyaki, yeah.
Smacks. But can never go wrong. Oh, what I got? The sweet and spicy. Whoo! That one fucks. But we're keeping it simple because it's breakfast. I don't need to put barbecue sauce on my fucking eggs like a fucking N-I-J. N-I-N-J. How do you spell that? And even though we are not cutting right now, the reverse diet, like the first 4 to 8 weeks post-cut, super important because if not, I'm gonna blow up, I'm gonna bloat. I already have the genetics to fucking keep stirring this. It's fucking like it's prison food. I already have the genetics to hold a lot of weight. My midsection blowed up. It took everything to get like the most minimal defined abs possible. So I'm not gonna fuck that up, which means actually controlling the reverse diet at 4 to 8 weeks post-cut is super important. It's also super fucking hard because as soon as you come out of that cut, your fucking hunger cues are going crazy and they're like, fucking, it's rough. So I actually have to like make myself not fucking go crazy. So I'm still gonna go and be this motherfucker. Precise. Let's see how good I get it. I'm gonna eyeball it and see how close I get. Watch. Boom. 11. 18. Close enough. Did you know, I thought that everyone put ketchup on their fucking eggs. I grew up thinking that everyone fucking puts ketchup on their eggs and it's a normal thing. And I think it turns out it's just like a poor people thing. Cause I started hanging out with my fucking like friends who live in the valley. And they're like, ketchup on your eggs? And I was like, no, everyone does that. And they're like, no bitch, you're low income. Those are food stamps.
Does hot sauce count too?
Hot sauce, I think, is more common, especially if you're in the South. You're from the South, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, hot sauce is more common. But is ketchup, do you put ketchup on your eggs? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I think it's like a 1 in fucking, it's a new scale I'm getting used to. I think it's like, I would say probably 1 in 3 people I meet put ketchup on their eggs. And then, like, I had a friend who was like, yeah, dude, I thought the same thing. I thought everyone put ketchup on their eggs. Sweet though. I thought everyone put ketchup on their eggs, and he's like, I started hanging out with other people. I don't know if it's a poor thing. I think it's just like, I thought everyone did it. And then my friends started looking at me crazy when I started like sleeping over at their house, or we'd go out to breakfast, and they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? All right, so I'm gonna chow this down, and then we are actually gonna head to Gold's. And in the meantime, that's it. I know I'm still rambling. It's time to eat.
You made some good time though.
I was like, for me, it was just like, I was good. I can do the drive. It was like fucking like the Arizona and a little bit of New Mexico where like looks the same.
Yeah.
And it was like
all that desert.
Yeah, the desert was when I'm in the city. I was like chilling, but it was. I drove through like Odessa and El Paso, and I was like, holy shit.
Dude, from El Paso to here, it's a drive. It's like 12 hours.
Mm-hmm. It was. Far. So I'm just gonna take it for a nice Mother's Day walk by myself. It was like 4 p.m. broad daylight. I'm just gonna walk, and there's kids and families everywhere outside where there's a fucking 6'3" black dude, dick out, ass out, with this dude just like, you can tell he's on like planet Mars. And I was like, I was walking, all of a sudden you see like the parents like grabbing, like that's what you're dealing with, like this fucking. So when someone's like, oh my god, like Dallas, there was a homeless person outside. I'm like, Oh, is his
Is he
dick?
clothed?
Is he clothed? Is he shoot? Dude, you couldn't go to like your Tom Thumb is our Vons. Like you couldn't, if you wanted to walk, I'd like try to walk him to the store. I stopped walking to the store because there was just trains of people passing around crack pipes and like shooting up outside the fucking store. This is broad daylight and the cops don't do shit. You're not, I don't think they're
probably not going to.
They're not doing that shit out here. It was fucking, I go to the gym, I go to the store, I come home, I hang out with my dog. It doesn't make sense for me to be in LA. Like their taxes are insane. You're getting taxed like 40%. If you're like me, you're a business owner, you're actually paying an additional 15% tax in California just to own a business on top of what you're paying. So I'm paying like 55% of my income in taxes.
In Texas, you're good on that now.
Oh, it's about my CPA. When I told him I was moving, he was like, "Yes, go, please, thank God." He's like, "Get the fuck out," because like he wants me to make money.
Make some more money.
He's like, "Go make some." He was like, "You're leaving California." He's like, "Dude, good for fucking you." He was like, he was stoked because you have to make 1.5 times the income to make what you would make anywhere else. It's not California.
Yeah.
I have to literally double my income just to be the same.
You'll be able to build another client base over here.
I'm doing it all online right now. My online is good. My in-person clients came with me online, so I still have most of my in-person clients just remote. There she is.
Well, good morning.
Hi.
No, see,
Good. Good to see you, Katie.
You.
I love the house. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. I know. I'm obsessed.
Oh,
Did a
yeah?
really good job on picking this one.
That was all her. She picked the house.
She did great. If I know it's a job, they got some good.
Got nothing but subs. So, obviously, y'all know I fuck with the first form. So anything you see first form or Evogen is mine, because Evogen is getting mixed into the mix. But I'm not gonna even go into that one because. Anyway, alright. That's Katie's nasty shit. I don't touch anything that she has because it probably tastes like organic dirt, which is great for her. But give me the chemicals in the process shit, and I'll be.
She's never even tried it.
It's yo. I put money if I
Never even
tell me it
tried
tastes good. Look me in the eye.
Tastes good.
You're a liar. That goes for every company. Like any natural. I've tried the natural of Evogen. I've tried the natural organic of First Form, and they taste like dickhole. And is it like really worth it? Is it really worth it? With everything we put in our bodies, is it worth it to not have chemicals in that one thing? Probably not. So here is the cocktail. So lately what I've been doing, I started doing it towards the end of my cut because my fucking energy was so damn low that Pre-Alone wasn't doing it, Ghost Alone wasn't doing it. I started getting creative on how to get a pump. So I've actually been doing, on leg days, I'll do like a half scoop of caffeine or caffeinated, so half scoop of stim, full pump, because I don't need that much caffeine on my leg day. I need enough to be awake and be present. Oh my god, we're almost out. Thank God for being in Texas, because I can actually just run to pick this up at Absolute. So, but on upper body day and a back day, like I said earlier, need a little bit more oomph on that bitch. So we're actually gonna go full scoop, and I'm gonna go a full scoop of the fucking pump. And on my less big muscle day, shoulders, arm day, I might just do half a scoop of that and a pump. I got super bad food poisoning. Babe, when was that?
March.
I got super bad food poisoning, and I don't know what the fuck it. I think I know what it was. Yeah, we're pretty sure we know what it was. But I'm not gonna blast them on here because it's fucked up, because it's actually a local Dallas company that did it to me. It was so bad I had actually missed my flight, couldn't go back to LA. I was out. She was essentially helping me go from toilet to tub to bed. And at one point, I didn't get back to the bed, I just laid right on the floor because that's how bad it was. But I can't let this go to waste. This is like $2 right here. I don't care how much money you make, you're not wasting that shit. Dude, name something more messy than being a fucking lifter who uses supplements. Okay. I feel like I'm in church, huh?
At least you don't do it on the gym counter.
Dude, I fucking know. But, anywho, after I got food poisoning, I couldn't do citrus ghosts anymore. And I was doing like 2 ghosts a day, plus I was doing my pre-workout. And on days like this, still, you know, maybe some days, like 1.5, but either way, I was doing 2 scoops. And then after that, I couldn't, like the citrus ghost tastes like shit, couldn't do any caffeine, I could really only do water. Not only did it fucking help my gut health, because I was doing a lot less of those fucking like processed fucking caffeine drinks, But even when I work back, I still like the citrus doesn't taste the same to me. The grape is the only one. I know it's very black in me. The grape is the only one that tastes good. But now I could actually get away with less caffeine. So it almost forced me into a caffeine withdrawal. So it was like half me being dead from food poisoning. And then it was like another half that I was going through caffeine withdrawals because I couldn't drink anything. So I just put the dining room table together. It's first meal at the dining room table.
I'm gonna actually murder you.
I was up till 11 o'clock putting this together. Look at that craftsmanship.
Do you see the smile in her face? Do you see the glimmer in her eyes? That's her.
Craftsman. Look at that craftsmanship. Look at that. Hand carved by yours truly. Tell me it's not a great table, babe. Who picked it out?
You picked it out.
I put it together and I picked it out. So she can enjoy her strawberries unmeasured and fruit and aminos. Okay. I'm gonna prove that you can do this without making a mess. Dude. Fuck! Can't fuck up your aminos. Between meals, I do 2 scoops pre-fasted cardio. So my fasted cardio was done early this morning. And then I do, in between meals, I try to preserve as much muscle as possible. Right now, I'm gonna be starting to increase my calories week by week a little bit. Probably about every 2 weeks. But I still want to make sure that for lifting, for my recovery. Also, for some reason, I feel like it helps the pump. I don't know if that's scientific, but I feel like it does. And let's go to the gym. Ooh, that's good.
Bye.
Already looks so much fucking better. Again, in the suburbs, dude, I am loving life. I have not seen a hobo since I left Long Beach. Look at this man, walking his fucking dog like a fucking wholesome motherfucker. As you saw, the car is getting washed right now in the driveway. So we are caravanning and taking fucking Webster's big ass fucking truck. I don't think he's overcompensating.
I'm not.
But I want to get a truck soon because I feel like it's time either to add a truck in or trade in the Mustang and get something bigger. But breakfast was 32 carbs, 5 grams of fat, what was it? 27 grams of protein. Not a super high protein meal, but enough where it's gonna kickstart my day. But I'm gonna make sure right after my workout, I load up on that protein, refeed that shit. My carbs right now at about 150 on a low day, 200 on a high day. So we're creeping up slowly. But right now, this is everything. I'm gonna fucking be able to go get a lift in, just have quiet, and then we're gonna hit Sprouts after. I'm gonna take y'all on a grocery haul. But I feel great. I saw fucking squirrels. I saw squirrels today, just walking. Went to my front yard, saw squirrels. I took the trash cans out. This is the life. This is anyone who tells you this is not the life, this is the fucking life. If you're over the age of 27 years old, you still want to live in an area where you're trying not to step on needles. I just cannot relate to you. But look at community garden, motherfuckers. Ooh. Tried to get a massage yesterday. Selena, I miss you because this was terrible. So if you are a massage therapist, PT, sports massage person in Dallas, please hit me up because I need your help. I'm old as shit. But the difference when I'm not prioritizing like rolling out, stretching, if I haven't gotten work done, because I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20, and that is scary. Ooh. I think we're gonna start with some pull downs, go into some barbell rows. We're gonna do a full back, get a couple of bicep sets in, and then do a little bit of glutes because it's time to build out that booty, put these carbs to work. You saw that front desk lady was filming me, right? That front desk lady? She was like, "You look so good." Oh, damn straight. Which reminded me of Reba McEntire. I was kind of feeling it. Yo, that's fucking crazy. Reba's crazy. Name like someone with less sex appeal. But like you want to hang out with her and have soup and like have lunch with her. But lame's like, no? No, Reba McEntire, bitch.
Like hell. Hell no.
He's in the No, bro. Reba McEntire, bro. Oh, that's funny. Ooh. I love good crack. I am gonna keep updating y'all, but this music is not gonna cut it for me. It needs to be a big back day, which means this fucking Geronimo Mall music is not gonna do it. Close grip, V-bar. Get some of that fucking big squeeze in the middle of the back. Like I said, we're still reverse dieting. I'm still low calorie right now, but the little extra carbs I am getting from being at 75 grams of carbs, we're still gonna start to slowly apply that to the work. So I'm starting to build up some detail in my back. I need to get a wider back, keep my waist tight in. I want more detail, more depth. And then we're also gonna make sure at the same time that I can actually start to build out my ass. I don't know why Spotify's always mixing up their shit. Like they're trying to recreate everything. It's good. We get it. We know where our library is. We don't need you to mix up the fucking thing anymore. But how are we feeling about Boss Man D-Lo? Wait, I want to know who's doing $6.95. Hey, I got a grand. Zelle cash money for who comes in here and gives me fucking 8 reps of $6.95 on the lat pull down. What kind of? How does that back look? That's a Ronnie Coleman. Oh, fucking heavy. That's good. Extra carbs to the rescue. Feels good. Fuck. So heavy. I keep thinking like my strength will be back because I'm having a lot more food than I was, but it's still not the amount of food that I used to have when I was lifting where I was. So it's like how your stomach shrinks and you're like, oh, this is a shit ton, you feel super full. Same thing with my lifts right now. It's like, oh, I'm eating more. I should be able to lift like I used to. And it's like, no, you fucking can't, dude. Like, this should have felt like fucking light work and it did not. Gotta go down a little bit. Good. Way better. No, way better. In the fucking traffic the whole time. I know it's because they don't offer, it's like a members only and they don't offer guest passes outside of like paying for a day pass or what it is. Like there's no like, being said, the benefit of that, and like there was some gym bros in here and I was like, oh cool, I want to fucking be around it. But there's something that said like I can't, the way I would lift, you gotta have a hotel and a fucking basement. Same equipment. Hotel gym, same equipment as the basement gym. And the basement has like a bunch of fucking dudes in there who be slinging weight and fucking going crazy and like cranking. You're probably gonna get a better fucking lift in the basement. Even if it's just because the fucking like energy's tangible. At least for me it is. It's like when I see someone who's going mad hard, I'm like, yeah, I wanna fucking lift that shit. There's something to it. Let's go last one. Feels good. Like a gold, you see some of this fucking equipment like that pendulum. They have some shit that looks like Panada that's not quite, that's like not Panada but looks like Panada. Let me tell you what I don't like already. When I get here, the tension releases. Instead of staying heavy the full way motion through, it gets lighter right here. I don't like that. That's a machine right there. lighting's kind of fire though. Oh. Ooh. Fuck. Katie goes, yo, you should make less faces when you lift because it's better for inflammation. I'm like, what? And even I said, I make less faces for wrinkles. They keep his face pretty. I was like, inflammation? I was like, she's like, yeah, but like, you know, doing that stress your body, more inflammation, worse recovery. I think there's nothing better than like someone who's like health, wellness, holistic, to someone who's like, I'm trying to get big and fucking look nasty. Courtney King to my sebum. Need one to be like about the whole foods and the organic and like your fucking like gut health and shit. The other person who's like, bitch, drink some fucking water, homie. I don't care how organic your food is. You're dehydrated, you're not lifting heavy. But it's two together. Power team. There you go. What do you play?
Yeah, I play baseball.
Okay. See, I don't know shit about baseball. I gotta be like I'm from San Francisco. Well, North Bay. But so I was like, grew up a Giants fan. And then then I was in LA. So then it was like everyone's a fucking dog. Like everyone's a dog. Like even people who don't play, who don't like me. Like everyone has Dodgers hat. Everyone has shit, dude.
Yeah, I've been there game there.
It's actually nuts. But all my family's from out here, so I'm like, for me, it's like always football.
Yeah.
I've never. But
Football team sucks though. Cowboys suck.
Cowboys do stuff,
Yeah,
dude.
they suck.
This is a message. Hey, Dak, get it together, bro. Even doing biceps after fucking back is rough. I feel like to be super intentional with my back, I have to give it so much energy. By the time I try to do anything else, it's like, is that a vein? Is that a vein? Is that a vein? Is that a vein? That reverse diet's crazy. Ooh. The goal is to be dick skin from the neck down. I can tell my lats are getting thicker, which is great. If I get a wider back, I don't need to get thicker, I don't need to be this way, I need to be this way. But also keep my waist this way. This shit's so fun, dude. Like people call it obsessive to be constantly in the gym and constantly feel like it's not enough, you're not doing enough, you're doing too that. But it's actually fucking beautiful, dude, when you realize that you're in 100% control of everything, mentally, physically, spiritually. You're in control of 99.9% of things. In reality, it's probably 1.1% of things in life you're not in control of. But everything else, what you put in your mind, what you put in your body, all this stuff, you're in full control. And you can say, hey, you can take whatever the fuck you have right now and just tweak this and tweak that and do this and more of that and less of that. And you can create whatever the fuck you want. There's nothing more beautiful and fun than that, dude. Like, you looked at me fucking 6-7 years ago and look at me now. It's not out of touch for anyone, and that's real humility. Humility is not making yourself smaller so that people feel comfortable. Humility is not trying to make yourself sound worse than you actually are. It's not dimming your light so that you don't make everyone else feel less adequate because of their choices. Humility is saying, dude, you can be exactly where the fuck I am if you just did X, Y, and Z. I'm not special. I'm not any fucking different than you. I've just chosen to take away certain negatives, add these positives, take away more negatives, add these positives. Whatever doesn't serve me, I take it away. Whatever serves me, I put more of that. And you just do that over and over and over again. The compounding interest, you could look like an entirely different, you could be an entirely different person. 4 years, 2 years, a year, 6 months from now, you could be an entirely different person. Keep going, keep going. time to do the most important part, which is food. Let's go get some food. Here's a beauty. What do we have right there? Boom. Goals. What do we have right here? Boom. Sprouts. So, the beauty of that is you get to get a full grocery haul post-workout. But I'm actually not going to advise this. Number one tip, don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. It's a fucking terrible idea. However, we're so close and I'm feeling okay, but that is like the life hack of dieting, number one. Do not fucking go grocery shopping when you're hungry. And this is the reason I usually actually Instacart. I don't even go grocery shopping in person, but because we're right here, I'm not gonna waste time. Let's do a grocery haul. Let's get it. Okay, first of all, I'm low on bagels. Carbs are going up, which means I get to start working bagels in, which I'm not seeing. But I do want to get some keto bread because my carbs aren't that high right now, which means on a higher carb day, sure, throw a bagel in there. Lower carb day, there's this one. There's also keto culture, which they don't have here, but boom. Per slice, 10 grams, 5 grams of protein in that bitch. Even of that 10 grams, 9 is fiber, 1.5 grams. So if let's say you did a tuna sandwich, right? And instead of doing your regular bread, which you're gonna be about 46 grams of carbs if you did sourdough, this one give you about 20 carbs for an entire sandwich, and fucking 18 of that would be fiber. So really only 2 grams of actual carbs, but you need to track all of them, don't be stupid. And then you'd have 10 grams of carbs from the bread itself, which means the extra 44 grams of protein from the tuna plus this, you're looking at a 55 gram fucking protein sandwich. That is Gaines City, you're welcome. Looking for lean ground beef. I don't want that 90%. I don't want that 80%. I want the highest lean ground beef I can possibly find. I already have a list. Life hack number 2. If you are going to be grocery shopping, have a list. Stick to your list. If you have cash, only bring enough money to hit that list. It's gonna stop you from buying a little shit. Especially, like I said, if you're hungry, you're like, oh, that looks good, that looks good. Do not let your stomach be your grocery list. Have a list. So when you're looking, you're like, boom. All right, we got 85. All right, we got 93. Ooh, 93 right up top. Boom. Extra lean. And it's fucking on sale, I think. So I'm gonna get 3 of them. Next in the haul, turkey bacon. My fats are a tiny bit higher right now. Just enough where I can start working in turkey bacon, not real bacon. I don't know who still is eating real bacon and dieting. That's crazy. And lettuce, because it's a good filler. I can pretty much do as much of it as I want without upping my calories. So making burrito bowls, things like that. Throw that sucker in there. $7 for a carton of fucking egg whites. I don't know what the hell's going on with eggs. I don't know what chickens are conspiring, but the egg bullshit needs to fucking end. I feel like it's been 2 years of either an egg shortage or whatever the fuck's going on. I'm over it. But that being said, this is why we work hard, so we can afford to live this way and look this way. So I'm already through like fucking half of a carton of eggs, and that was just last day. So gotta stay stocked up on egg whites. If you don't do egg whites, I don't even know what the fuck you're doing if you're trying to look good and have muscle and egg whites aren't in your fridge. Because what else can you just fucking use half a container and just have no carbs, no fats, and just stock up on your fucking gains? Right here, middle of fucking sprouts. Hit it, bitch. Hit him with it. Right there. Phew. No, that's pasta sauce. I need tomato sauce. That's pasta sauce. I don't want pasta sauce. I want plain tomato sauce. I wish they had protein powder. Yo, Sprouts is overrated. It just happens to so be here. Don't get it twisted. I am not advocating. Go to a cheap grocery store. All this shit I can get for fucking cheaper, but it's right here. And honestly, there's nothing more important to me than my motherfucking time. So I will pay the extra to not drive or use time to go somewhere farther. Slate milks. These are a great alternative if you fucking are lactose intolerant, because you can just take this on the go. I think they taste fucking bomb, like room temp. I don't like anything cold, but these are especially bomb room temp. 20 grams of protein per drink. Look at that. 1 gram of fat, 4 carbs. So if you're someone who fucking can't have a lot of dairy and just wants something to keep in the car on the go, or just keep in the fridge as an alternative, not quite a protein shake because they're super light, but also not quite fucking as nutrient lacking as regular water or anything else in my drink. These are bomb. Also, If you want to make your protein shake, instead of using water or milk, use these. Boom, you're actually adding an extra 20 grams of protein immediately in your protein shake. Fire. Water, I know what you're thinking, Noah. The plastic, shut the fuck up, okay? It's easier, I want to be able to see it. For some reason, if I use reusable water bottles, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be 4 p.m. I'm gonna have drank like this much. I don't know, couldn't tell you. Maybe psychological, but definitely psychological. Good as new. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You never know. Just roll. Talk post-workout. Fuck, okay, I'm actually toast. We are gonna get in some post-workout, make it a shake, show you what I put in my shake post-workout, and we're also gonna pair it with some real food because I do not believe in relying on supplements for your nutrition or your recovery. I don't think it's the optimal way to do it. Ooh, boom. Ooh, boom. Got it, didn't even have to look at it. Got it, didn't have to look at it. Must have pre and post. We're doing creatine pre and post workout. Normally I split 10 milligrams between the two. Also there's 1 fucking gram in my pre-workout, which I'm not really gonna take that seriously. So we're gonna do a scoop before, scoop after. You already saw me do some before. Then boom, formula clear. Like I said earlier, this is really one of the few ones I've ever had, ever. It has not fucked with my stomach. It's light as fuck. It goes down easy. I'm only gonna do half scoop actually, because I'm actually gonna pair it with some ground beef and rice, which I will show you in a minute, which I already have pre-made. Life hack number 3, have your food ready to go because I'm starving by the time I get home. Especially now I'm still adjusting to not being able to walk upstairs after my workouts and eat right away. So even the 25-minute grocery haul we did, plus the time it takes to get back, even if it's only 7 minutes, by the time I actually get here, I'm starving. So to avoid snacking and just putting some shit in my fucking mouth, food's already ready to go. So I'll show you what we're gonna eat. Gotta have that gut and immune health, glutamine, game changer, baby. If you're not doing this, I wasn't doing before, and then like the hardness in my muscle, the recovery, all that, chef's kiss. So we're gonna shake this up, drink it, so I'm already starting the recovery, already got the protein in my system. I'm not still having my body wait on the muscle recovery after my workout. And that'll kind of tide me over while I get my actual real food ready, which is the bread and butter one that I actually want. So let's get to it. Veggies already ready to go. And do not sleep on Trader Joe's rice. It'll take me 3 minutes, gonna come out perfect every single fucking time. And all I gotta do is measure it out and toss it in the bowl. Minutes, easy peasy, and while that cools down, I'm gonna measure out some ground beef. Let's see how much fucking we have here. Can't see it in the bowl because I don't know how much is it. 6 ounces, how much should I want? But I did half a protein shake. So we got 7.5. That's all we got in here. A little bit less than I wanted, but with the rice and some veggies, it's gonna be A-O-K. Ooh, look how fucking good that looks. And then while this sucker is heating up, I can measure out my rice. Never lose a grain. Carbs are precious. And for the record, that whole Sprouts run, $97. What you're thinking is, oh my god, $97 is crazy. Yes, it is. That's pretty wild. However, $97 is what most of you spend on a fucking one date. $97 is what most of you spend on 3 drinks on the fucking weekend. So if you're like, I want to spend $97 to fucking eat healthy, you probably just don't give a fuck. I'm ordering my Ziploc bags. I'm still learning this house. That's ready to go. Boom, this is hot. Pre-measured. That's ready in there. I'll flatten that out with a fork. Oh, boom, boom, and to finish it off, do not sleep. What are we doing today, bro? We want hickory or original?
Hickory.
agree. So we need 60. Ooh, watch this shit. Come on, baby. Come on. 20. Look at Oh, son of a bitch. Either way. Alright, boom. Post-workout meal. I'll give you all the fucking totals. Easy peasy, light work, fucking lunch. 23 carbs, 52 grams of protein, only 7.5 grams of fat. That's a post-workout meal of your fucking life. Boom. Alright. For now, that is a wrap. I'm gonna go make sure I eat this shit, fucking get the gains, get the recovery going, and get this little fucker on a walk. So, I will see y'all in